My holistic, country-centred Aboriginal perspective has been planted, nurtured, challenged, changed, and finally it was able to grow and blossom to my current understanding. But first, let me rewind and I'll take you through how this journey all began. Country. What is it?
I don't know. Like lots of bush?
I don't know.
Country to me is what we live in.
These faces were similar to my reaction to the response when I first heard the word country. Now I know that country is the wind in the trees, the roar of the waves crashing down in the ocean. It's the sand between my hands and the soil beneath my feet. It's everywhere I look, everything I hear, and it's that sense of belonging in my heart. An Aboriginal perspective is not just the physical, but the spiritual connections that we form with the land. One of the biggest challenges I faced in gaining a new perspective was trying to abolish the negative connotations that I already had on Aboriginal people. Unfortunately, my experiences growing up in Jervis Bay created a negative attitude towards Aboriginal people, especially throughout my schooling experience. I was unable to form any sort of reciprocal, respectful relationship with the Aboriginal students in my school. This is why this subject has been challenging for me. However, through the ICON task, presentations, assessments, tutorials, and lectures, I was finally able to develop an understanding on the holistic Aboriginal perspective. This is a perspective that I have never considered before and allows me to gain an insight into the Aboriginals' way of teaching and learning. From this, I was able to understand the importance as to why an educator should implement Aboriginal pedagogies in the classroom. I now understand that Aboriginal pedagogies don't just revolve around Aboriginal content. It includes experimental learning strategies that promote engaging activities that create supportive learning environments. These safe learning climates allow for students to develop reciprocal, respectful relationships and also abolishes any type of racism, misconceptions, and stereotypes. This ultimately encourages students to obtain positive values and attitudes that go beyond the classroom environment, but will also assist students to become moral citizens in everyday life. Now that I understand what a holistic Aboriginal perspective is, I will continue to nurture my knowledge so that it can blossom for the benefit of my students and society.